we studied properties of exponents, and we said that we have how many properties of exponents? How many properties of exponents do we have? Did you remember? Did you remember the rules which we studied before? We will start first to revise the properties of exponents. Properties of exponents, the laws which we already studied before. First, product rule, x or n. Any symbol we can put it and we have an exponent above it, it will be the same. We have to care only about the symbol which you are going to use. Okay, so for the first one, n to the power of x multiply n to the power of y equal n to the power of x plus y. Why? Because we have what, grade 8? Because we have what? Because we have same base. Okay, because we have same base. Also, we studied quotient rule. What is the quotient rule? If you have n to the power of x over n to the power of y equal n to the power of x minus 1. Because we said with division, when we have same base, so we have to subtract the exponents. Number 2, n to the power of x multiply y. The base is n. And this one, we said it's called what? Raising power. I have x and then after that power of y. Then the base is n, then you have xy. Then n power xy. Don't forget that we studied negative rule. If there anyone can remind me what we already studied about the negative rule? If there anyone can tell
when the exponent is يعني when the power is negative,
yes,
we flip both. يعني النوميريتور بيبقى الدينومينيتور والدينومينيتور بيبقى النوميريتور.
Thank you. So in this question, it's n to the power of negative x, right? We can imagine that it's over 1. So as Hannah said, we can flip, right? And we will change the negative exponents into positive exponents. We have power of a product. What is the power of the product? If you have nm and you have to the power of x, so we should distribute the exponents over the variables. How? This variable is x, right? Here I have exponents 1 and exponents 1, right, grade 8? Then it's to the power of x, so I can distribute x multiplied by 1 and x multiplied by 1. So the answer, it will be n to the power of x multiplied by m to the power of x. Clear? Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If I will give you a question, a to the power of 2, b to the power of 3, all to the power of 2. Is there anyone can tell me what is the answer in this question? If it's a to the power of 2, b to the power of 3, all to the power of 2. Yes, Hannah. What we have to do?
We multiply 2 multiply 3 or 2 multiply 2.
Thank you so much. Let me ask you a question. We will change the variable or the exponents. In this question, we are going the exponents only, but we will not change the variable, which means I'm going to keep a the same, and then we will distribute the exponents over the both two exponents which we have. Then it will be 2 times 2, it will be equal 4, and then we have b, 2 times 3, it will be equal 6. Right? So this is called power of a product. What else we have in exponents rules? We have power of a quotient. Power of a quotient because we have n over m, like n divided by m. And the power here is what? The power is x. So we will distribute again above the numerator and the denominator. So the answer, it will be x to the power, sorry, n to the power of x over m to the power of x. of x. Let me give you a question. When you have a to the power of 2 over b to the power of 3 all to the power of 2, who will give me the answer?
Miss, can I
A
say?
to the power of 2. Yes, yes, please.
2 multiply 2 and 2 multiply 3.
Thank you so much. We will change the variable. We will change the variable.
No.
No, we will not
Only
change
the
the variable.
exponent.
Thank you. Then it will be, this is A, and I have 2 times 2, it will be equal 4, and I have B, 3 times 2, it will be equal 6. Done? This is called which property, grade 8? This is which property? This is power
Power of a quotient.
a quotient. Power of a quotient. What else we have?
Miss Sahar,
Yes, honey.
Miss, can you explain power of a product again?
Power of a product? Okay, with all my pleasure.
Yes.
I will give you another question.
Okay.
Power of product, you have a variable inside the parentheses. Did you see the parentheses? You have inside the parentheses, you have n and you have m, right? Above n, the exponents equal how many? Above n, what is the exponent of n? 1, yes. And what is the exponents of m?
1.
1. For this reason, we said x multiply by 1 and m multiply by 1, right? But if I will give you a question, x to the power of 3, y to the power of 2, all to the power of 3. How we will find the answer for this question? X to the power of 3, y to the power of 2, all to the power of 3. How we will find the answer for this question? First, determine
Miss,
the rule.
Miss, can I try it?
Yes, go on.
X is power of 3 multiply 3.
Thank you so much. Yes, we have to keep the variable which is x, and then I'm going to multiply 3 times 3, it will be equal 9. After that, I have y. 2 times 3, it will be equal 6. Okay? Then you have x to the power of 3 and y to the power of 2, all to the power of 3, from where you will know that this one is a power of a product. From where? How you will know? How you will differentiate between these all types of power of exponents? You will find 2 parentheses. Inside the 2 parentheses, you have variables with exponents. Did you understand me? So now someone can say, Ms. Sahar, I have many rules. Yes, but you have to put them in order in your mind. Once you have only 1 variable and 2 exponents above each other, which is raising power, so you will multiply. Once you have 2 variables, 3 variables inside the parentheses, and you have 1 exponent over the parentheses, so you have to distribute the exponents over the exponents above the variable. Any questions so far to this point?
No, thank you.
Okay, let's move to the next property. The next property is 0 exponents. 0 exponents. What is 0 exponents? Any number, any variable, I'm sorry, a power of 0, it will be equal 1. Any variable, power 0 equal 1. Let me show you a question. From where we got this one? If there anyone can tell me why x to the power of 0 equal 1? Why? If there anyone
Because the x is 1.
Because we do not add anything.
Because we will not add anything. From where? Yani the scientist which he discovered this rule, from where he got it? He depends his rule for the previous examples. Let me give you a question. If you have x to the power of 3 over x to the power of 3. This means what? This means what, grade 8?
Equal.
Multiply, division, right? Division. Before this, let me ask you a question. 5 divided by 5 equal how many?
1.
1.
10 divided by 10 equal how many?
100.
1.
1. 11 divided by 11 equal how many?
1.
1. So any number divided by itself equal 1, right? Then
Yes.
someone can say, Ms. Sahar, I have x to the power of 3 over x to the power of 3, so it's equal 1, right? This is the answer. I can explain it by another way. Someone can say, Ms. Sahar, we studied when we have exponents and we have the same base, so we have to subtract the exponents, right? Which means x to the power of 3 minus 3, it will be equal x to the power of 0, and anything to the power of 0 equal what? Equal 1. This is one reason. Let me give you another reason. X to the power of 3 divided by x to the power of 3. Why this question equal 1? If I want to expand x to the power of 3, it will be how many? If I want to expand x to the power of 3, it will be how many? X to the power of 3 means what, grade 8? Means x multiply by x multiply by x, right? And x to the power of 3 in the denominator equal how many? Equal x multiply by x multiply by x, right? If you will divide, you will imagine that you are going to divide this group, this expression into groups. How? I said if you will imagine, then x divided by x, it will give us how many? 1, right?
1.
And x divided by x, it will be how many? 1. And x divided by x, it will be how many? 1. So by
1.
the answer equal how many? Equal what? Equal 1. And we said up, it's x to the power of 0, and anything to the power of 0 equal what? Equal 1. This is the basic which the rule depends on. Then we can say now any variable power of 0 should be equal 1. Understood now, my dear student, from where we have any variable power of 0 equal 1? Do you know now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Let's move to the last one. The last one is exponents of 1. What is the exponents of 1? Exponents of 1, any variable. Exponent 1 equal the same variable. For this reason, we wrote x, we wrote y, we wrote z, we wrote f. We didn't write x to the power of 1, y to the power of 1, z to the power of 1, f to the power of 1. No. We know that once you are going to write x to the exponents above x equal how many? To the exponents
1.
equal what? Equal 1. Okay? Then, now I think all my dear students has understood. If you have any variable to the power of 0, this means how many?
1.
1.
Any variable without any exponents above it, this means
The same.
the exponents equal 1, and the answer will be the same. Could you please answer this question with me? X to the power of 2 multiply by x. It will give us how many? X to the power of 2 multiply by x equal how many? Who will tell me the answer?
Miss, can I say?
I still?
No, I'm Hannah.
Who?
Hannah.
Okay, go on. X to the power of 2
1
times x, it will be how many?
1.
1. The answer it will be
Yes.
equal 1?
Yes.
No, wait, please. X to the power of 2 multiply by X. The answer it will be how many? Yes,
Miss,
Ahmed
can I
Rashwan.
answer?
Yes, Ahmed Rashwan. Go on.
هو مش يعني I'm guessing okay يعني هي
Yes,
المفروض
yes,
مثلا
okay. Go on.
x
Huh.
power of 2 and
Yes.
x فهتبقى مثلا x power of 3
This is the final answer?
maybe yes.
Yes, thank you. Yes, agree with you. X to the power of 2 times
Miss, I
now
can't hear anything. I
times,
didn't hear anything from what you said. Your sound is not clear.
I'm sorry, again.
Yes.
Look at the base. Let me ask you a question. First, the base are the same or different?
The same.
The same. Then you can take a note in your notebook. If you want to simplify with exponents, then number 1, you have to ask yourself, the base are the same or different? So take your decision. Now the base are the same. Second, the operation in this question is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division.
Multiplication.
Multiplication. Then first we said that the exponents are the same. Second, the operation is multiplication. So remember the rule, we have to add the exponents. Then you will ask yourself now, the first one, the exponent is 2. Oh my God, the second one, I can't find the exponent. Is there anyone can help me and tell me what is the exponents above x?
1.
1.
1. Thank you. So I have 1 here. Then I'm going to put the base, and then I'm going to add 2 plus 1 to the answer. It will be equal x to the power of what? X to the power of 3.
3.
3.
Understood?
إذا مش يعني answer it right يعني.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Then understood this part? Understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me give you another question. If I have x to the power of 3 multiply x to the power of 2 over x to the power of 4. Oh, this question, it has something different, which is
Division?
we have, yes, it's a division, but in the numerator we have what? We have
Multiplication.
multiplication. So we have to simplify first the numerator together, which is, it will be, I have the same base, I have multiplication operation, then take your decisions, it will be x to the power of
6.
in the numerator.
5.
5. Yes. From where you get 5?
Question, miss?
From where you get 5?
3 plus 2.
Thank you so much. 3 plus 2. Exactly. So it will be 3 plus 2. It will be equal 5. Right. And the denominator, this is x to the power of 4. Now I have to think. It's same base. It's a division operation. So we have to subtract. Exactly. Then it will be x to the power of 5 minus 4. So the answer, it will be equal x to the power of 1. Do I have to write 1?
No, X.
No, it's x only. Okay? So sometimes we have more than one operation in the same question, which means I have in the numerator, I have x to the power of 3 times x to the power of 2 over x to the power of 4. So I have to work to simplify first, especially that we have the same base. Let me give you another question. Till this point, is there any question till this one?
No.
No. Okay. Let me give you another question. You will try to do it as a self-assessment, okay? You are raising your hand before the question. I'm very happy. Aisel, are you ready to answer?
Yes, miss.
Okay,
Yes.
I will write the question. Okay, answer. What is the question?
Okay.
Okay, x to the power of 2 times x to the power of 2 times x to the power of 3 times x over x to the power of 4 times x to the power of 2. Ready? My champions, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, okay. First, who will tell me his plan to answer? I want the plan first. I don't want the answer. I want your plan.
Miss, can I say?
Can I say? Aisel, are you here?
أنا قلت الأول.
Ready?
Yes, miss.
يلا Aisel. Go on.
I'm going to add the numerator first.
You are going to add the numerator first. What do you know about the numerator?
I'm going to add 3 and 2 and 1
Why you have to add?
because it's multiplication.
Because it's what? It's multiplication.
Multiplication.
Right. Okay. So could you please, I want all the class now, or the attendance students, I want you to try to find the answer and then send it to me in our group to find the ranks. I'm waiting for your answer.
I didn't hear anything يا miss. ما اعرفش الانترنت ماله. صوت حضرتك بيقطع بطريقة. وحضرتك قلت يا miss معلش.
Again, I wrote the question in the board, right? So I'm looking.
حلو يعني okay.
You can hear me well now?
Yes.
Okay. So I wrote the question in the board. I'm looking for your answer. Try to do it by yourself. Aisel said that he's going to add all the exponent and the numerator together. Agree with him? Agree?
Yes.
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 So Aisel, what do you have in the numerator now? What do you have in the numerator?
3 plus 2 plus 1.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Great. So I have x, and then I'm going to add all the exponents together. And don't forget that above x, we have exponents equal 1. So 2 plus 3 equal 5 plus 1 equal 6. Over.
6.
What are the exponents in the denominator?
4 plus 2 equals 6.
Thank you so much. So it's x to the power of 6. Who will tell me what is the final answer in this question? What is the final answer in this question?
One.
It will be how many?
1.
1. Thank you. It will be
1.
amazing. Amazing. Yes, because we are going to subtract the exponents. So we have
6 minus 6.
exactly. If you want to work with the answer step by step, then you will write x to the power of 6 minus 6. So it will be x to the power of 0, which means the answer equal 1. If you want to write the answer from the beginning, x to the power of 6 over x to the power of 6, so the answer it will be equal how many? So the answer it will be equal 1. Any questions so far about this? Any question?
No.
No, thank you.
Understood the part about the exponents and the rules?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's move.
Yes.
Let's move to the second part. Second part, we have to evaluate each expression. Oh, in this case, we have same base, right or not? Did you see the question? Could you please write it in your notebook? Could you please write this question in your notebook? Evaluate each expression, he replaced the variable which we studied before and he put a numbers. He replaced the value and he put a numbers. Is there anyone can tell me what we have to do first? Is there anyone can tell me what we have to do?
simplify the
Yes. We will simplify what first?
we will make
denominator.
-4 plus -2 لا
Yes.
multiply plus.
Did you note the base of the numerator? Do you note the base of the numerator? Do you note?
Yes, it's the same.
It's what? Yes, it's the same, right? In this question, we have different ways to solve. Different ways. I can help you for first methods. First, someone can say, Miss,
we will
I note that I have 3 and 3, right? Right? So we can put 3, and then I'm going to add -4 plus 6, right? And what about the denominator? The denominator, what do you have? You have 6, and then 3 and -1. So I'm going to add 3 plus -1, and then I'm going to close the parentheses, and don't forget that you have -2. So what was the first step? What was the first step?
Simplify.
Simplify. I have the same base. I have multiplication operation, so I have to add the exponents. 1, 2, 3. Same base, multiplication operation, then we will add the exponents, right? Then I will simplify. This is 3. And then -4 plus 6 equal how many? -4 plus 6
2.
equal how many? 2. So I have 2.
2.
And then 6. 3 plus -1 equals
2.
2, right? And then don't forget that we have what? We have the exponent is
-2.
-2. Now you have 2 ways to solve. 2 ways. First way, if there anyone can help me first way, how I'm going to answer? How I'm going to answer this question?
2 multiply
Yes, to distribute. So this is the first option. Okay, agree with you. Agree with you. So you have 3, and then you will distribute the exponents above the numerator and denominator. Don't forget. So it will be 2 times -2. It will be -4, and then 6. 2 times -2. It will be what? -4, right?
0.
0.
0.
Don't have same base. We don't have same base. But in this case, I have negative exponents, right? If I want to remove negative exponents, what I have to do? If I want to remove
flip
exponents,
Flip them.
so we can switch, right?
yes
Negative in the denominator, I will transfer it to the numerator. In the numerator, I will transfer it to the denominator. So it will be 6 to the power of 4 over 3 to the power of 4. And then I can simplify it. Find 6 to the power of 4 divided by 3 to the power of 4, and then we can find the answer. So this is the first method. I distributed already the negative exponent, and then I switch it to make them equal positive. This is the first way. Second way, I will erase this step, and I'm going to say something. I have,
Miss,
yes.
the final answer will be 0.
No. Calculate it, please. 6 to the power of 4 over 3 to the power of 4. It will not be 0 because we don't have same base. Take care. We don't have same base. The up it's a 3, down it's 6, right? I can change.
Yes.
I want now. I have a big problem in this question, grade 8. What is the big problem in this question? What is the big problem in this question?
Different base.
No, no. I have negative exponents. I have negative exponents and I want to transfer them. I want to change it into positive. If you have negative exponents and you want to change it into positive, flip the fraction. Did you remember? Flip the fraction, which means switch the fraction. It will be 6 to the power 2 over 3 to the power of 2. Did you understand me? Then you have two options to have two ways, two cases, two methods. First, you can distribute the negative exponents. Second, you can switch the negative to change it into positive. And after that, you will distribute the exponents above them. Then you have 6 to the power of 4 over 3 to the power of 4, exactly like the first question.
Miss, it will be equal 16.
It will be, did you calculate it?
Yes.
Okay. So I will show you the answer. Did you understand the two methods? Did you understand the two methods?
Yes. أيوة miss, بس I want to ask a question. I want to ask a question.
You want to answer a question? Okay.
لا, I want to ask.
You want what?
Ask.
Ask a question, sure. Ask.
Miss, like here,
Huh.
it's -4 plus
Yes.
plus 6.
Yes.
لا, it's negative يعني 4 it's in the beginning يعني. So المفروض
No
تبقى
problem.
-2.
This is just the exponents. This is just the exponents. Add them together.
يعني تبقى 2 عادية.
Yes, you have the same base. 3 and 3. So let's
okay.
add the exponents together, right? And you can watch the video again in our SMS after the end of the day. يعني we finish the day at 2:30 here in the school. So after the end of the day, you can watch the video again because I have sessions.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, sure.
So
Thank
in
you.
this question, you're welcome, honey. Then we will distribute as I said, and we are going to make the power. And then here, this is the third method. You can, from the beginning, to distribute -2 over the parentheses. Did you see? Did you see? This is a third method. You can, from the beginning, distribute the exponents over the parentheses directly, first and second. Which method you prefer, it's up to you. It's up to you. Did you understand me? Okay, grade 8?
Okay.
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 Then we have negative exponents, so we have to change directly negative exponents property, and then by the end, if you want to simplify it by this way, okay, then you will find the answer. This is another question. If you look at this question, you will note that you have same exponents at the top. You have same exponent at the top. Same base, I'm sorry.
No.
You have?
No.
No. You have same base in the denominator?
No.
No. So what we have to do, we are going to divide this question into parts. How divide this question into parts? We are going to work with each part separately. How? I'm going to cut like this. Then it becomes a division rule, right? So it will be 6 to the power of -3 minus 5 times 17, 3 minus -4 times 2, 1 minus -1. Then from where we have this number, we divided the same base. Did you understand me? Then it
Miss,
will
can I ask a question?
Yes, sure.
If the numbers يعني 6 over 6, 17 over 17 وكده they were not يعني ordered in the same.
If it's multiplication questions, you can rearrange them, no problem. But only we have one in the numerator and one in the denominator. Did you understand?
يعني if this one was not arranged, we can rearrange it?
Yeah, here, if you look at the numerator, look at the base. You have at the base, you have what? You have 6, 17, and 2, right? Look at the denominator.
Yes.
What do you have in the denominator? You have 6, 17,
6,
and 2,
17.
right? So I'm going to divide them. I will imagine that I'm dividing, right? But to answer this question, I'm going to divide them into bases because I can use division exponents rule. So it will be 6 to the power of -3 minus 5, 17 to the power of 3 minus -4, and then multiply by 2, 1 minus -1. For this reason, you will find the answer equal 6 to the power of -8, 6 to the power of -8, 17 to the power of 7, and then 2 to the power of 2. Now we want to simplify the question. Then it will be what? If I want to simplify the question, it will be 17 here in this question. I'm sorry. If you look at the exponent of 17, it's positive, right? The exponent of 2 is positive. The exponent of 6 is what? Grade 8?
Negative.
Negative. So I'm going to transfer el 17 to, sorry, I'm going to transfer el 6 to the denominator. So we will imagine that we have this 1 over 1, right? Positive exponents, keep it the same. Positive exponents, keep it the same. Negative exponents, transfer it to change the negative exponents into positive exponents. It's clear? Then
Yes.